release perfect. The most important thing is the first step.
Hi, welcome. What an honor to have you on the channel. I believe that in life we are here to serve a purpose greater than ourselves. But in order to do that the best way, we must start with investing in ourselves. I believe in you, and this channel is going to give you tools to help you overcome your challenges and light your path. Let's start. How do you help someone believe in himself when he's in rock bottom? Because when someone's running outside and having fun or dancing salsa with movement, so that's fun. But when someone's all the way down, like how do you help him believe in himself? Usually, people in that place won't want even to listen. Like, I hope I was clear.
You're not going to get somebody to go off and then join a salsa class. Like they're really down. It's honestly be there with them. Like if they're really, I think you have to be, if you're at a ground level, then you're ready to grow. But if you're underground, then you just have to get back to ground level. This is how I think about it. So there's the achievers who need to push, and it's like they need the honest feedback to say, let's go, like build this. And yes, it's belief and positivity, but more like push, you got to go. Where somebody who is below ground right now, they don't need advice, because the advice is only coming off as judgment. If you tell somebody who's at rock bottom that they should go and pick up a salsa class to get moving, it's love from you, but it's being interpreted as judgment.
Judgment from them.
Tell me what I need to do. They feel it as it's internalized as judgment, even though it's love coming from you. Your advice is judgment. It feels as judgment, even though it's not. Like you're giving love, but it comes across to them as judgment because they can't hear anything. If somebody's already at ground level, ready to grow, and it's like, hey man, how do I grow? Like, I really need to boost my movement. And you're going to say, go do this. They're ready for the message. But somebody who's on the ground just needs to get back to ground level. And so it's sitting with them and listening to them and just being with them and letting them feel heard, and don't give them any advice, because you might be the first person to even ever listen to them. And they might tell you things that they've never told their spouse or their parents or their other family members. It's just creating a space for them you need to unburden yourself from all of the weight that's on you before you can start to run. And so I wouldn't even worry about what to say to them. Don't use your mouth, use your ears. Listen to them. Give them a space to be heard. And then you're waiting for them to ask for help. Like it's judgment. They'll feel worse because they feel like now you're another person who's judging them. So if they're actually at rock bottom, you're just sitting there and listening to them and being with them and helping them not feel alone.
Doesn't someone in rock bottom want you, not, of course not always, but sometimes, like to throw the rope, that he'll need help? Or throwing the rope is basically listening and having empathy?
Yeah, I mean, like throwing the rope isn't the advice you're going to give. Throwing the rope, again, is just sitting with them.
Okay.
Just listening, allowing them to be heard. That's what they need the most, because everybody in their life is judging them and telling them what they should do, and they feel like a piece of garbage. That's what they're telling themselves. And that person you can't go and start dancing with and doing a run with. So it's just being there. And if you're the only person who is around them, who is not judging them and not telling them what they need to do, and actually just hearing them, then what ends up happening is they say, hey, what do you think I should do?
Yeah.
And then you tell them. But you're opening windows, you have to wait for them to go through the window, right? Or open the door, they have to go through the door before you can actually help them. And that's like, here's the problem. It feels like it's not enough. For the achievers, when you can see them, you see this huge potential in somebody, and you want to help them build and grow. It feels like it's not enough, that listening alone is not enough. But it's a tremendous step. It's the exact thing that they need, and it's more than enough. And if you can just focus on, like, you're judging the size of the step. You want them to take a giant leap. For them, just like an inch forward is a giant leap. We're judging the size of the step. And so that first step is just listening.
Listening is amazing.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Evan. Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed the video and got some tools to overcome your challenges and light your path. If you haven't yet, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, the most amazing things in life are the ones you take for granted.